Namaste everyone. Welcome to Yoga with Anita from Mokshadhama. Thank you all for joining us. And if you would like to have your video on, please feel free to do so. Let me know if I'm visible and if I'm audible. Let's go ahead and get started. Today, as I mentioned, today we're going to do something called as moon salutation or Chandra Namaskar. This is done anytime, during the Purnima, or this thing can be done in the evening when the moon is at its brightest. So it's actually a perfect time for us who are in US, and it's okay for the Indian people too, because you can always imagine. Again, there is a Surya and the Chandra, sun and moon within us, which is trying to find them, which is within us. So let's go ahead, get started. Have your hands folded at the heart center. Let's try to go inwards and imagine that beautiful white, bright moon encompassing you. Totally, you're surrounded by the moon's energy. His calmness is soothing you. Let's go ahead to get started with our 3 Om chants. Om. 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 Sahana bhavatu, sahanau bhunaktu, sahaviryam karavavahai, tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti. 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 Sit for a minute and feel the resonance from the Omkara chants and the opening prayers. Let's go ahead, get started with our class. So this in the moon salutation, there are like few steps which I'm going to go over before when we get into it. So we just do it only once a month, and it's not very easy for people who are not used to it to do it. So we'll just practice all the asanas within the Chandra Namaskar in the moon salutation, and then we'll do those. And if you have any knee issues, there's some of the alternatives also I'll give you, so you can try it that way. Okay, and if something is very, very difficult, just you can skip and then come back and join the next asana, next sequence, next asana in the sequence. Okay, so let's go ahead, go to the mat and get started. Let's go ahead. Have the hands clasped under your belly. Scan your body from head to toe and see if you see any knots, any discomfort, anything that you're feeling in each part of your body. If you are feeling something, breathe in the prana and go ahead, massage that area wherever you are feeling the discomfort. Let us go ahead, start with our breathing exercises. Look into the emptiness of the palm. And let's go. Inhale up, look up straight. And exhale down. I want you to do it very, very slowly with your own breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Look up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Look up. Bend to the right. Up again. Exhaling, bend to the left. Inhale up. Continue 2 more times. Now go ahead, take both the palms behind you, clasp them behind you, and inhale into your arms. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, go into easy back bend, warming up the spine. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale up. And now exhaling, see if you can bring your chin to the chest. Hand should be pressing forward, but I have an issue again with my shoulder, so I'm not doing it. Go ahead, do that if you can. Take 2 or 3 breaths here. Now inhale, bring your head and chest up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Down. Inhale up. Down. Now go ahead, take both the palms to the floor with your knees bent. Now, if you feel comfortable here, go ahead, straighten your knees and hang forward. Doesn't matter where your hands go, just hang forward. Now go ahead, grab your elbows, pull the elbows to the floor. Remove any tension in your neck, up and down, side to side. Now take your trunk to the right, to the left. Right. One more time. Now go ahead, drop your hands back. Now, slight bend in your knee, take both the palms up above and come straight like a pencil. Now take those folded palms behind you. Fingertips are touching the spine. Inhale into your arms. Feel that stretch in your shoulders. Exhale. Bring the Namaskar Mudra to your heart. Now go ahead, stand in Shithila Tadasana, where your feet are shoulder width apart, palms are facing forward. There are always like 2 elements in our body. You can call it as heating and cooling. You can call them as Prakriti and Purusha. One is energizing, strengthening, and then the other element is cooling, calming, soothing, which is associated with our emotions, like our incredible sensations that we have at all. So, sun is supposed to represent more of a masculine. It doesn't have, I'm not saying in a literal sense or man or woman, but it's more of strengthening. And then you have the moon, which is soothing, calming, and cooling. So we at a time also, we have one of them very active, one of them is not. So, like at night, when you're going, Actually, it's actually better practice because you're trying to cool down, trying to calm down, soothe yourself before you go to bed. Okay, so that's why like once in a while, this Chandra Namaskar also is kind of a different thing to do. So that's why I thought maybe we should just practice that. So instead of doing our regular loosening exercise we're going to do Sukshma Vyayama or joint exercises. Okay, delicate exercises are also they're called joint exercises, which are very, very important because we don't pay much attention to the joints throughout the day. Okay, so we just take them for granted. So like how you have those, like how you do the oil your doorknobs, your door openings. It's very important to oil your own joints as well. So let's go ahead, energize our joints. We're going to start from neck all the way to the feet. Okay, very simple ones. So whichever ones you feel like it's too much for you, start doing that. Okay, very simple ones. Basically, we're going to make up and down. Inhale, up, down, up, down, up, down. Go side to side. Inhale to the right. Exhale, come down. Inhale to the left. Continue. You can stay with this movement, or if you're okay with here, if you don't have any dizziness or vertigo, continue with the circles. You go ahead, put your neck all the directions. Inhale halfway, exhale halfway, 5 times. Move your neck in all the directions. Make it stretch nicely. Reverse. 1. Okay, 5 times. Stay here for a minute. When you do the neck movements, the blood rushes to your head very quickly. So I wanted to take it very easy, a little bit easy. Let's go ahead now to Skanda. Skanda means shoulder in Sanskritam. So we're going to do Skanda Sanchalana. We're going to do shoulder movements. Okay, elbows touching each other and go into rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take both the palms to the front, facing each other. Go into big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now take both the palms to the side. I'm going to go into small circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go into elbows. Wrists. Circle. 1, 2. Especially it's very, very important since we spend so much time typing away all day. Okay, because like we just have to make sure that our wrists also get oiled up. Let's go move to the kati. Kati means basically waist movement. We'll go back and forth, side to side, and up and down. I mean the circles. Inhale up and down, 2 and 3, side to side, 1, 2, 3. Circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Circle the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can go now Jangha or the your glutes. Okay, so again same thing, side to side, then back and forth in pendulum. Okay, go ahead. Put your weight on the left leg. I'm going to start with the right. 1, 2, 3. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3. Pendulum. 1, 2, 3. Stay here. Shake. Do the same thing on the other side. Back and forth. Side to side. Pendulum. Okay, if you have any knee issues, maybe like you shouldn't do the knee rotations, or you can give it a try, and if it hurts, something it hurts, don't do it. Otherwise, you can just continue with this, with the Jangha or the glutes exercises, okay? Otherwise, go ahead, do into the knee rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Come back, shake. All right, now we're going to go into Pada Sanchalana. Pada means actually foot. So we're going to do with the foot and the ankle rotations. So for this one, we'll definitely need you to focus on something. Find a focal point first. Put your weight on the left foot, left leg is going to support your full body weight. Take the right foot forward, back and forth. 2, 3, side to side. 1, 2, 3, circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse. 5. Now go ahead, grab your knee to the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take ankle to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See if you can take the foot to the your thighs for a vrikshasana tree pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly bring it down. Bring your hand down. All right, let's go with the other side. Put your weight on the left foot. I'm just going to come off my mat because somehow my mat gets very sweaty and then I'm not able to balance. So we're going to put our weight on the right foot now. Bring the left foot forward, back and forth. 1, 2, 3, side to side. Circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 5. Okay. Go ahead, grab your knee to the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take the ankle to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead, take your foot to for the vrikshasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sorry guys, I don't know why I cannot balance. All right, go ahead, shake your legs. All right, so now we're going to go to the mat for cat and cow, and also like some of the warm-ups that we need to do for the Chandra Namaskar. Okay, and also like it's kind of very important, like even though we are thinking it's calming and cooling, but think of it as I want you to pay attention to the solar plex also, which is our Manipura chakra at our belly. So any exercise you're doing, as you know that these 2 weeks from Moksha Dhama, we are concentrating on the on our core muscles. So I want you to pay attention to what's happening at your belly also. Okay, we are going to do some belly exercises anyway. Okay, it's part of our routine anyway. So let's go ahead, come into cat and cow, right, or tiger breathing, Marjorie asana. It's going to inhale up, exhale up, up, down, up, down, up, and up. So go ahead, take your right leg out, straight out. Take the left palm to the 1, 2, 3. If you're good here, bring the thing to the knee, elbow to the knee. 1. Squeeze your ab muscles. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it here. Down. Now let's switch the sides. Take the left leg out, straight out. Take the right palm. 1, 2, 3. Go into variation. Elbow to the knee. 1, 5 of them. Hold it here. Bring it down. Now go ahead, sit in Vajrasana. Some of you may find this challenging, and I have mentioned before, go ahead, use a cushion between your feet and your thigh. Okay? Let's go ahead. Roll your shoulders. Okay, so let's all go into our plank, and I will, as I mentioned always, I always entertain you with the plank, 30-second plank, and then 5 seconds on each of the Vasishthasana or the side plank. So I want you to pay attention to see if you can keep your belly pinned to the spine. Okay, so let's all go into beautiful spine, and if you cannot get to the spine for 30 seconds, go ahead, do the variation. All right, time started now. So as I mentioned, like we did a lot of oiling our joints. Let's go ahead, oil our wrists again. Okay, move the wrists in a clockwise direction. 2, 3, small circles. 3, 5. Sorry, one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's see. Yep, it's time. It's going to side plank or the Vasishthasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it here for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Go into Balasana, child pose, and come into Vajrasana again. Take your palms close to your belly and open up your chest. All right. So as I mentioned, we're going to be doing some hips. Does involve Chandra Namaskar does involve some hips. So let's go ahead, warm up our hips. We're going to do some hip flexors. Okay. So let's go ahead, come onto your knees and take your right foot forward. Your knee is right on the top of the heel, or knee never should come forward of the toes. Okay, keep an eye on that. Let's go into back and forth. 1, 2, warm it up. 3, 4, 5. Now go ahead, take and press it and hold it. Press your knee to nicely to the with your hands so your foot gets firmly down. Feel the stretch on the thigh and in your glutes here. Hips are nicely getting stretched out. Now take the palms to the right and feel that beautiful, bright, white moon filling your heart with this calming, soothing energy. Right. Sides. Take the left foot forward. Go back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Hold it, press it. Okay, let's go ahead, take your hands to the side. And again, feel that beautiful bright moon. Yesterday was the full moon. Not sure if any of you guys went out, but it was a beautiful moon outside. Take it back. And break it down. Okay. Your body is nicely stretched out, ready for the moon salutation or the Chandra Namaskar. Okay, so Chandra Namaskar, like how the Surya Namaskar goes back and forth on the mat, the Chandra Namaskar is going to go from side to side. So we're going to start from the right, left, going to the right. That will become half set, and then we'll go from right to the left again. Okay, so you will notice it, and we'll just go over the practice steps. They are in the Chandra Namaskar because I don't think any of them are in Surya Namaskar at all. So it's a totally different set of asanas here. So let's go ahead and practice them. So one of the ones that we are going to do is something called as Malasana. Okay, so let's all see if we can come into Malasana, where you try to sit on your heels. So let me just show you the side how it looks. So basically this way. Okay? Use your palms if you need to. In the beginning, you're not going to have balance. So in the beginning, you can have your palms. This is actually there's a reason why it's called Malasana, because it's supposed to help you if you're constipated. Okay. So let's see. And also this actually massages your foot a lot too. Both of your feet are pretty much stretched very well. It's actually very, very helpful for any fatigue you have on your feet. Now, if you are comfortable here, see if you can have your hands at the heart center. This is the Malasana itself. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a variation of Malasana. Okay. So I'm going to see if I can sit on my left foot and take my right leg outside here. Hope you all can see me. Okay. So this is on one side. And then I bring it back. And then I do the other thing on the other side. Okay. You can use the Malasana in the middle, but the flow, it just goes, it just goes basically like when I go here and then I go this way. Okay, so that's how it goes in the Chandra Namaskara flow. Okay, so let's go ahead, practice like few of the steps in the Chandra Namaskar. Practice that whole flow, because this is the center flow, which is seems for some people it's complicated. Okay, so first we're going to come into something called as Anjaneya Asana or the high lunge. Okay, I want you to come to the facing the right. Okay, so we're going to go to an Anjaneya Asana. Remember how we did our hip flexors? We'll get my right foot forward, and then I'm going to go into high lunge. So basically, same thing that we did. Remember how we had our hands here? I will go ahead, raise them up and slightly go backwards. Okay, slightly see if you can go backwards. Hands are raised. Anjaneya Asana. High lunge. Okay, this is one of the steps in the Chandra Namaskar. From here, what I'm going to do is like use my palms in front of my foot and then try to sit on my left heel. See, I come on the right, on the left heel and then try to sit on the right heel like this. Hope you all can see what I did. So I was here, right? I was here with my knee down here. And all I did is first I got on the left toe. Okay. And then I switched my side, use my palms and try come sitting on the right heel. And if you feel comfortable here, you can have your hands at the heart center and straighten yourself. Otherwise, use your palms to balance. Okay. So we're going to start from here. We're going to come into Anjaneyasana, do this, and we're going to now switch to the other side. Use the palms. Okay. Use the palms. Either you can come into Malasana first or go sit on the left heel. Okay, hope you all are following me. So, and then we go into Anjaneyasana here. You see how I switch it from that side to this side? So that's how we're going to do in the middle. Okay, so let's practice it one more time. So we're going to start from here and I'll show you how do I go back on the other side. So first I come here, go into Anjaneyasana. Okay, now bring both of my toes, both of my palms to the floor. I'm going to sit on the left heel. I come on the right toe, bring it up and pivot and go this way. Okay, come here and go ahead, switch to the other side. You see, this is a bit taxing on your knee. So if that is the case, then put your knee down. See if that helps. Putting the knee down if that helps. Okay. If you're okay here, then you can have your knee up. Whichever one works for you. Okay. We just otherwise you can, even if you can skip it and then going to come sitting like this way, if you want to do that. However, whatever you feel like, whatever you feel comfortable. Okay. But this is how it goes. So then once I here, and then all I'm doing is I'll go back into Anjaneyasana on the side. The other side. See, from there to here. This is the switching point between the two. Okay. So let's go ahead. So this is in the middle it comes of the Chandra Namaskar. And then now we'll practice couple more asana that also are part of the Chandra Namaskar, which I think we have already practiced before. So come to the left hand side of the mat. So let's practice 2 more asanas which we are going to do as part of the Chandra Namaskar. Okay. Go ahead, separate your legs. Spread your feet. And take your right foot to point to the right hand side. We're going to go into something called Trikonasana. Okay, so I think we already practiced this before. Trikonasana or the triangle pose, where your right palm goes in front of the right foot, left palm goes up. And your drishti, you are looking at the left palm that is raised. Trikonasana. From Trikonasana, I'm going to bring both of my hands to my foot or to my leg anywhere. And I try to come with my chest down, Parshva Uttanasana, or the nose to the knee or chest to the thigh. Okay, and then from here I pivot and go into Anjaneyasana. That's how the flow goes, and then it continues. Okay, so hope you all got it. Okay, from triangle pose we go this way. All right. So now let's practice the same thing on the other side. So and then we'll go into at least one Chandra Namaskar. I want to do that so you can all feel how it how it really feels after doing one. Okay. Come to the right hand side of the mat and let's go spread our feet as wide as you can. Okay. Take the left foot to point to the left hand side. Take the hands up and now take the left palm to the left foot. And the right palm raises up. Eyes on the right palm. And the palm is raised. Now slowly take both the palms to the leg somewhere anywhere and bring the chest to the thigh or nose to the knee. And now I'm going to Anjaneyasana back. Just putting my knee down and going into Anjaneyasana. Okay, so then Malasana and then the whole thing goes. Okay, hope you all got the flow. This is the main thing that is confusing to people, especially from Anjaneyasana to the Malasana variation. Switching sides, again Anjaneya Asana, Malasana. Okay, so let's go ahead, give it a try for one round. So for the first lunar namaskara or the moon salutation or the Chandra Namaskar we're going to do it every step we do. We're going to do 3. So I want you to see, do corrections, whatever you need to do for each one of the asanas in the Chandra Namaskar. Okay, so let's go ahead, hands at the heart center. Have that intention, like just don't think too much, just go with the flow. It just comes as a flow actually. Raise your hands up, inhale and exhale to the right hand side, almost trying to make a crescent moon. Three breaths. Inhale and take it up. And now I want you to bring your hands to the heart center. Lift the right knee and come, make it as wide as possible. Now I want you to go into a squat or a goddess pose or a Devi pose. 3 breaths here. Try to sit low. Come back up. Take your hands on the side, back. Remember the Trikonasana to the right hand side. Right palm goes to the floor, left palm goes to the ceiling, and your drishti is on the left palm. 3 breaths. Now go ahead, take both the palms to the leg anywhere and bring your chest to the thighs. Nose to the knee if you can. It's the intention. Doesn't matter where it goes. Now go ahead to Anjaneya Asana by bringing the left knee down and right knee, and then take your hands up. Now feel the beautiful moon energizing you, at the same time calming, soothing you. Now take both the palms in front of the foot, see if that helps. And our intention is to come to sit on the left heel. Okay, come sit on the left heel and the right foot is stretched out. See if you can sit here. Use your palms if you need to for balance, otherwise you can sit here. Use the variations if your knees are hurting. Okay, now use the palms and then you can come in the middle and then switch, or you can just go ahead switch to the left hand side. Now go ahead. Now go ahead into Anjaneya Asana. This knee comes down and I'm going to go into Anjaneya Asana on the other side. Remember how we did? Anjaneya Asana on the other side. Go up. Three breaths again. And now I'm going to come into Parsha Uttanasana or stand up. Now put the right heel to the ground and come back standing and trying to get your hands close to your lower leg. Chest to the thighs. Now bring your left palm in front of the left foot. Go into Trikonasana where right hand goes up. Drishti on the right hand. 3 breaths here. Trikonasana. Now slowly come back up. Straighten your left foot. Hands at the heart center or hands in a Devi pose. Go into squat like a Devi pose. Lower squat. Raise your hands up. Now lift this left foot and bring it on the left hand side, right hand side. Remember how we started from the left? We ended up in the right side. We can go back, same way. Okay? Hands are very optional. You have your hands here, hands at the heart center, doesn't matter. However you are feeling. Now raise it up, take your palms up. Now go ahead, left foot goes to the left hand side. And the left palm comes down, right palm goes up. Take both the palms anywhere on the leg, anywhere on the, try to go closer to the foot. Now come into Anjaneya asana on the left hand side. Take your hands up and again feel the moon's energy. Take both the palms now in front of the foot and we're going to go into Malasana variation. So go ahead, take the, sit on the left heel now. Right foot is stretched out, right leg is stretched out. Now switch sides to the right hand side. Go ahead, Anjaneya asana on the right hand side now. Up. Now we're going to go come, raise up. Try to stand up, okay? Come on the toes, back leg, and go into Parshva Uttanasana, where we're going to go chest to the thighs. Now go ahead, bring the right palm in front of the right foot. Go ahead. Go ahead, come back up. Straighten your right foot. And go ahead into Devi pose, squat. Come back up. And right foot bends and come to the left hand side. And come back into heart center. Unlike when you do the Surya Namaskar, you do not feel out of breath here. You know, like usually how we do after Surya Namaskar, we have to do the Mukha Dhoti. I know we are doing a bit faster also there in more sets, but still you will feel that we just do one more set. It's a little bit faster. We may not want to hold it for too many, like 3 breaths or anything, but then you'll notice how we change. Again, we're going to go notice how we go back and forth on the mat, not from up and down. Okay, so we're going to start from we'll do one more set. Come to the heart center again. Here, bend to the right. Here, to the heart center. Raise your right foot Devi pose. Raise up. Take your hands out. And go to the right foot to the right. And go into Trikonasana on the right hand side. Now go ahead, take into Parshva Uttanasana, side bending. Take the head to the knees. Now go into Anjaneya Asana, high lunge. Take your palms to the and feel that moon's energy again. Now bring your both of your palms to the front of the foot and then come into Malasana variation by sitting on the left heel. Switch to the other side. Now put this knee down and go into high lunge or the Anjaneya Asana. Take your hands. Remember, we're going to raise up on the left hand side now. Down and raise on the left hand side. Parsha Uttanasana. Nose to the knee. Now left knee, left palm comes in front. Right palm goes up. Drishti is on the right palm. Now slowly raise up. Hands at the heart center. Straighten your foot and go into squat. Come back up. I'm going to raise the left knee and take it towards the right foot. Raise our hands. Bring it down. It's half the set. One. Let's go up to the left. Exhale. Inhale up. Hands to the heart center. Left knee raises. Devi pose or the squat. Come up. Left foot to the left side. Hands out. And left hand side, Trikonasana. Now go ahead into Parshva Uttanasana. Both the palms to the leg, nose to the knee. Now go ahead into Anjaneya Asana, the left hand side. Now go ahead into sit on the left foot. Use your palms. Your palms are your friends. Okay. Try to sit on the left foot. Right foot spread out. Now go ahead, switch side. Now left foot knee comes down. We're going to go into Anjaneya Asana. Up. Come back up. Down. And we're going to go into Parsha Uttanasana, or the where your chest comes close to the thighs. Bring your right palm in front of the right foot, left palm raises up. Trikonasana on the right hand side. Raise up. Right foot straighten. Come into Namaskara or the hands at the thing and go into squat. Hands up and raise your right knee high and bring it to the left side. Bring the hands to the heart center. Let me know how you feel. And I want you to stand and feel the power of the moon to soothe you, to calm you. Let us go into a quiet yoga nidra for a couple minutes before we go into our pranayama. Come on the mat quickly. Go for 5 breaths. We don't have not that tired, so we'll just do a quick yoga nidra. Slowly start wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, move your head back and forth. Take your right palm along the ground and come to line on the right hand side. Complete awareness on the right hand side, linear awareness. Have the left palm come into sitting position. Let us first practice about 5 breaths of abdominal breathing. As you know, our lungs is divided into 3 parts: the abdomen, thoracic, and the clavicular. Bottommost of the lung is in the north stomach area actually. So let's take 5 breaths in the abdomen. And then if you're new to this, I want you to do is like take a palm, your right palm, and put it on your ab. And you should make your ab full, go back and forth when you're breathing. When you inhale, it comes up. As you exhale, the stomach sinks in. Let's practice about 5 of them. Deep inhalation, slow exhalation. Go ahead, put your hands and just resume normal breathing. Just because you practice the abdominal breathing, you will notice that your next few breaths, you are going to be breathing in your abdomen. Let's conclude the class with Nirvana Shatakam Stotram. Just close your eyes and see how your whole body calms and cools. Mano buddhi ahankar चेतानि नाहम् न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न चर्व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायु चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम्. Let's conclude the class with closing prayers. ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Rub your palms, generate some heat. Put it on the eye for simple palming. Rub your palms again. Generate the heat. Put on your body. Be grateful to your body because it cooperated with you for this hour. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you again next week.